You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? My name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and Gab.ai. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. Thank you for joining me on this fine evening. Today, I was going to mention about this yesterday, but I didn't have time. But this is referencing to what Trump said at his rally in Grand Rapids, Michigan or something like that. Right? His rally. Well, the one that stands out the most was when he called out this Russia investigation was BS. People was very apprehensive of what he said, and some people was complaining that what he said was inappropriate, or some people say it's a little harsh. But I say, hey, it's about time. All right, it's 2019. A little BS, just because the president say it, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. All right. It's 2019. It's not like you guys haven't heard it before, all right? The majority of people know what BS stands for, all right? Unfortunately, I can't say it on this platform because I don't want to run the risk of getting it taken off. But yeah, it's all a load of crud, right? This whole Russia investigation collusion, right? It's been running for almost 2 years. It's turned out that Mueller had this investigation finished 8 months ago, right? So all this stuff should have been done 8 months ago, right? But it wasn't done, right? 8 months ago, which is last year, right? Which means it should only take a year and a half, to be honest, instead of 2 years right now. Thanks to Jeff Sessions, right? Trump was really happy when AG Barr was in office because he did this immediately when he got in. When Jeff Sessions was in there, he didn't get anything done. So he was very appreciative about AG Barr. All right, Jeff Sessions didn't help. He was just only stalling the whole time. This thing was done 8 months ago. Think about it, all that wasted time. 8 months ago. All right, think of all the lies, and it was premeditated because the election happened. What? In November or December, right? Around that time. It was premeditated that it will not release before that time. It wouldn't because they think because there's no collusion, they think it will help Trump and the Republican Party win the primary. Right? So in theory it's been held back because of this. It's been held back because it think if Mueller report comes out during that time, it'll help the Republican Party to win seat in the House and Senate. This is why, right? And that pencil neck Adam Schiff, right, keep doubling down on this stuff, and Trump called him out. He gave Adam Schiff, Shifty Schiff, a new nickname. It's called Pencil Neck, right? Now everyone could refer as Adam Schiff as Pencil Neck. That's his new nickname. I'm already seeing t-shirts coming out with Adam Schiff and there's a pencil. It makes his neck look like a pencil, right? It's crazy. It's funny. Pencil Neck Adam Schiff. That's an appropriate nickname for a person like that. Bug-eyed Pencil Neck Adam Schiff. All right. So now people are getting crazy because he said all this thing was a load of BS, right? And people get touchy. I was like, man, it's a president, all right? You know Trump is like this ever since day one. People know that Trump is a guy that cursed, all right? I think when a guy curses, it shows how authentic he is, all right? It shows how real he is. He don't care, all right? I'd rather a guy be honest with me like that. When a guy curses, it means he's honest, right? He don't care what you think. He think about the fact. I mean, that's what I seen if he curse, right? It shows how authentic he is. It shows how genuine he is, right? It give another side of him what type of guy he is. Right? He don't care what you think. The only guy that Trump. This is what I read on Bill O'Reilly has his new book coming out. This is what he said that the only person that Trump listened to in his life, Trump don't listen to nobody. He only himself, but besides himself, he listens to, it's his father, Frank Trump. All right? That's the only person he listens to. If you're not his father, he's not going to listen to you. All right? So when he said it was a load of BS, it gave another dimension of Trump, of who he is. All right? And I think that's good, because a lot of these presidential candidates, you don't know what the hell they are, what kind of background they are. You know, you don't see how authentic they are. They want to see that Obama say he wants the party of transparency. If anything, his whole administration was the antithesis of transparency. All right. So there's no transparent with Obama, Barry Santoros. Let's say that. But Trump, he was saying all this stuff, man, and people was cheering him on. Michigan was crazy. It was like there's like estimated 15,000 people in the audience, and there's 15 more thousand people outside. And there was demonstrators out there making the fuss. Some guy bought the Trump balloon just to make a statement, the Trump baby balloon, and people were being stupid. They're still delusional. Trump derangement syndrome. You know, they're still protesting for what? Why are you protesting? All right, they still want to. They're a bunch of losers. All right, they love to lose, and then when they lose, they bicker, they whine and bicker. Keep whining and bicker, you losers. You can't. No matter what, you can't please these people. These people have been off the rail. This fringe minority of the left. All right, they're off the rail. Even moderate Democrats are leaning more centered now. They don't want to have nothing to do with it. Like the AOC Green New Deal got demolished, 57 I think to 0, and the Democrats that sit there, they just vote president because they know they don't want to look stupid. These fringe leftists and the media. The media is stupid too, right? They think that just because this fringe minority of the left is being talked about, they think that's what all the Democrats and liberals think about. It shows how retarded and out of touch the mainstream media is. They think everybody's all radical, which in actuality is not. Not all Democrats are far left. They're centrists, right? And Joe Biden coming out blaming everything on white guys. I like creepy Joe Biden. Creepy, Mr. Sniffing Hair. Right? Aren't you white? And he's talking about Anita Hill. Like, wait a minute. Weren't you on that council too? Right? So you're blaming yourself. Right? And he's gonna get Stacey Abrams, a loser. How are you gonna pick a loser, a person who didn't win, to be your running mate? That's like the worst. That's the dumbest thing you do. Like, what is it with the Democrats and picking losers? All right? Beto O'Rourke, Stacey Abrams, they're both losers, and you want them to win? Oh my God, Democrats have no message at all. They're part of the losers, right? And now they're fighting with each other, right? Ilhan Omar is fighting with Barack Obama for some stupid thing, telling that he didn't do nothing during his presidency, and it backfired. And it's all about identity politics to these people. And then they have the Muslim who I think somewhere in the East Coast, who was fighting against transgender because they're in the school because they thought they were fighting because they don't want transgender to be taught in the school. And knowing Muslim, they're totally against this, and they're liberals fighting the people, the liberals, the Democrats. They're fighting with each other. All right, this is why you can't play identity politics. You pick a side and you stand by it. All right, conservatism. That's it. You can't be liberal, transgender, then Muslim, then represent minority. I'm like, that's too much. That's too much marginal group to represent. All right, that's too much. Trump was letting it all out, man. People was cheering, yeah. He's going full force. He's going with this. He's going after Hillary, everybody. Right now he's going after social media. All right, he's going after social media, accusing Facebook of being discriminatory. All right, it's crazy. Watch, Trump is going full force. After this Mueller report, he's full throttle. warp speed, attacking these people, attacking these dumb butt people. But yeah, let me know what you think. Is Trump in the right or wrong to saying the word BS? I think he is allowed to say it. I allow him to say it. All right? Because I'd rather let the kids hear the president say BS than let the kids being confused of who they are, thinking them the member of the opposite sex, right? I think that's more damaging to a kid than a kid hearing the president say BS. All right? But let me know what you think. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next podcast. Peace.